You know exactly what time it is. It's another Rank 10 Extremes video. This time it'll be Extreme Demon Completions number 31 through 40. So sit back, relax, and grab some snacks. Go get you some Domino's cheesy bread and an ice cold Dr. Pepper. First ranking. Starting off with the lowest one, Just Dance is a horrific level, and I can't understand why I'm the only one that hates it. The pre-drop is boring and filled with an unnecessary amount of dumb bugs, unless you're talking about the spider and cube at the end of the pre-drop. That part's just downright awful. And the drop has the only part of this level that has any real semblance of difficulty. Let alone the fact the last Stray Fly has invisible moving gaps. We need a map! I thought I'd like this level more, but the gameplay just really isn't that fun. The pre-drop is incredibly tedious, especially the second half of the pre-drop, mainly the robot clicks, and the first part of the drop has to be the hardest part of the entire level, having a lot of deceiving timings that make you think you have to click in a different spot, and some unnecessarily dumb gameplay elements. Everything afterwards is fine at best, but only because it's significantly easier than the parts discussed already. Like Person Human said, it could be better than Insane Demon. Talk about another level I thought I'd like more. Granted, I don't really enjoy dual gameplay, especially when it's the focal point of the level, but when 99% of it feels like bashing my head into a brick wall until I can do the duels. But anyway, the pre-drop is okay, just really easy for the difficulty of the level, being my 8th ranked hardest personally. The cube right after the duel has a bunch of stupid slopes which are a lot more jank in 2-1-2, on top of some weird blue or pad timing thingies that I don't know if they're even called. Everything afterwards is okay, I guess, but everything discussed I generally dislike. Enter the city! This level's fine. It doesn't have much identity, feeling like it tries to take elements of a lot of other levels to make a level of its own, and add cats. But cohesively, it doesn't feel like its own thing whatsoever. The gameplay is generally okay, other than a couple awkward choke points, and the pre-drop being dead-ass insane demon difficulty. This will likely be my hardest Ice Cave completion, unless I have the skill to do Fever Dream or Persevere with Super Hate Me World. This level's good for the most part, besides the pre-drop literally making me oh, I'm awake. Oh, anyway. A couple parts of the drop have weird gameplay too. It does a good job at being a sequel to Thanatophobia while being its own thing. And this will definitely be my hardest Cherry to completion, because it's either Void Wave or the main list at that point. This is currently unrated as I am making this, but I'm counting it because it should be rated, and it's by a popular Extreme Demon and YouTube content creator with multiple rated extremes already. Hey guys. On to my thoughts though. The pre-drop is tedious at the start, but gets really consistent in the latter parts of the playthrough. But my main issue with this level isn't even the gameplay, it's the effects in the drop. It's so unbelievably distorting to where I have to guess where the spikes and blocks are each time I get there. I get it's supposed to be like that, but I feel like it should have been toned down a few notches. I was dying to things I couldn't even tell what was happening because I had no clue where I was actually going. And it was still happening right before I beat it too. The base gameplay of the drop is fun though, despite the effects weighing it down a bit, and same with the pre-drop once you get it consistent. Also, who the fuck gave the Clubstep monster access to Mothmelons? This might be the most painfully decent to good extreme I've been. No real gigantic issues, but no real gigantic praises either. Just solid gameplay, decent deco, and a song that fits the theme surprisingly well. My main gripe is the decoration making level hard to see at times, but it's not that big of an issue. This is my most recent as of making this, but this has no business being this fun to me. The pre-drop is boring, but gets absurdly consistent, and the drop to begin with is quite fun and consistent. Other than the spider greener click thingy at the end being annoying at times, Jenkins did a great job with the gameplay other than the build up to the drop in that very spider. But the rest of it is good fun for the most part. This is my new hardest demon, and I'm still baffled I could pull away with this completion. This might be one of the best levels, if not the best level in this difficulty range. I don't have many complaints about this level, other than the 37 to 43-ish% section. The rest is fun and surprisingly consistent. Wow, it's almost like it's just fast-paced timings. We are back again at the segment where I address the changes I've made it to already rated levels. Starting off, I've lowered Reverence's gameplay from a 2.5 to a 2, and the decoration from a 5 to a 4. What I think of the level hasn't changed at all, but these numbers reflect my thoughts better than previously. Next, I've lowered Athanatos' gameplay from a 4 to a 3, also reflecting my previous thoughts more accurately than before. Thirdly, I have lowered Mizuretta's gameplay from 9 to an 8. I feel like I had too much recency bias when I initially rated it, due to the flaws being much more noticeable now, but it's still a fun time regardless. I've raised Niwa's gameplay up a little, as I find it more fun than the levels I gave an 8, but less fun than Moment, which I have as an 8.5 for gameplay. Finally, I have raised Mystic Bounds' gameplay and song up to a 9, as this is more accurate to what I think of the level, as the gameplay is incredibly fun and the song is great. And that'll wrap up ranking video number 3. I'll probably be taking a break from doing difficult levels in GD, unless there's something I want to go out of my way and do. So, I'll see you around? Never heard a step there. Happy brain.